We fell in love with horror games the moment we played the first Resident Evil on PlayStation in 1996. The controls took some getting used to, but the jump scares, zombies, and almost constant state of dread made us feel like we were inside a horror movie. Since then, we always made time to experience not only the Resident Evil sequels, but also different video games in the genre, like Silent Hill, Alien Isolation, and Amnesia. Thankfully, 2017 already has some creepy games to put on your must playlist. Here are some of the upcoming horror games of 2017. We're incredibly excited for Resident Evil 7 because of the changes Capcom took with the latest chapter in the series. For starters, there's no sign of long-time and well-known characters like Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, and Leon Kennedy, nor does the game take place in a city overrun with zombies. Instead, you play as a new character, Ethan Winters, who travels to a fictional place in Louisiana in search of his missing wife. He winds up at a southern mansion that is home to the Baker family, a deranged lot who have bizarre eating habits, to put it mildly. Additionally, the game takes place entirely in the first person, and the PS4 version of Resident Evil 7 comes with PSVR support, meaning you can play the entire game in virtual reality. Incredible. I mean, terrifying, but yeah, incredible. The developers at Red Barrels think their next horror game is so terrifying that they launched a Kickstarter campaign to fund pairs of Outlast 2 themed underwear. You know, in case something unsavory happens while you play this highly anticipated scarefest. Whereas the first Outlast game takes place in a mental hospital overrun with freaks, Outlast 2 brings you to the Arizona desert to investigate the murder of a pregnant woman referred to as Jane Doe. Early on in the game, hero Blake Langerman loses his wife and runs into a village inhabited by a cult. Oh, and Blake cannot fight back whatsoever, and must rely on his camcorder and stealth to avoid the game's enemies. This feeling of helplessness should make Outlast 2 one of the scariest games of all time. We cannot wait to livestream this one. While not confirmed, these horror games may come out in 2017. The original Dead Island is set loose upon a tropical paradise overrun with the undead. For Dead Island 2, we get to romp through the zombie apocalypse in sunny California. We've heard little about Dead Island 2, but the concept of slicing through rotting flesh with motorized grinders and electric machetes sounds like a wonderful way to pass some time. Whenever someone mentions Days Gone, we instantly recall the chilling scene where tons of zombie-like creatures pour from a rusted train car. Displaying a crazy number of enemies on screen at once seems to be one of the game's biggest features. But we're also intrigued by the Pacific Northwest-inspired open world, and the option to search through abandoned vehicles and towns for things to craft items. We don't have confirmation that Days Gone will be released in 2017, but hopefully Sony will show more of this beautiful game in the near future. That's it for the video. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. Did we miss a game that you're looking forward to in 2017? Let us know in the comments below. And for more content like this, be sure to head over to primagames.com.